Have you ever given your time, your loyalty, your heart to someone, only to realize they never truly valued it? Or have you ever looked at your phone waiting for a message that never came? Replaying conversations in your head, music wondering what you did wrong. If that pain feels familiar, then this video may change the way you see relationships forever. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and stay until the end because what you're about to hear could save you. Music: years of emotional confusion, heartbreak, and self-betrayal. There was once a young man who believed love meant proving himself. Music: he thought if he was patient enough, caring enough, available enough, eventually she would recognize his worth. So he listened to every problem. Music answered every late-night call, forgave every cold reply, and kept showing up with loyalty. But something strange happened. The more music he gave, the less she valued him. The more he chased, the more distant she became. Music. The more he tried to be enough, the more invisible he felt. One night, after staring at a message left unread, he asked himself a dangerous question. Why music? Am I trying so hard to be chosen by someone who does not value me? That question changed everything. Music, because the Stoics understood something many people learned too late. If someone does not value you, your suffering often comes not from their rejection, music, but from your refusal to walk away. Today, music, we explore 6 smart Stoic ways to respond when women don't value music. You. Not with anger, not with revenge, but with strength, dignity, and peace. Let's begin. Music. Number 1. Stop trying to convince them of your worth. Marcus Aurelius once reminded himself that the opinion of others is outside your control. Yet so many men spend years music trying to change someone's perception. They explain themselves endlessly. Music. They overgive. They perform. They become someone else just to be appreciated. Music. But here is the truth most people avoid. If someone repeatedly overlooks your value, more effort rarely fixes it. Imagine carrying gold into a room where people only recognize plastic. Will the gold become less valuable? No, it is simply in the wrong room. Many men exhaust themselves trying to be seen. Music, by those committed to blindness. Have you ever done this? Stayed music longer, explained more, tried harder, hoping one day she would suddenly realize what she had. Stoicism teaches the wiser path. Do not beg for recognition. Become comfortable being misunderstood by those who cannot see clearly. Music. Your worth does not rise when someone praises you, and it does not fall when someone ignores you. The moment you stop proving yourself, music, you begin respecting yourself. Number 2. Observe actions, not words. The young man in our story remembered all the sweet things she said. You matter, music, to me. I'm just busy, you're different. Maybe one day. These words kept him trapped for months. But then he studied reality. She had time for others. Music, energy for others, attention for others, excuses for him. That day he learned a brutal but freeing truth. Words tell stories, actions reveal truth. Stoicism is rooted in reality, not fantasy. It asks you to look at what is, not what you wish were true. If someone says they care but consistently dismisses you, music ignores you, disrespects you, or only contacts you when convenient. Believe the pattern, not the music promise. Not the potential, the pattern. Many hearts break because they fall in love with language while ignoring behavior. Have you ever held on to words while actions told a different story? Music. If so, do not shame yourself. Just wake up. When someone values you, music consistency speaks loudly. When they do not, confusion becomes the language. Listen carefully. Music 3. Withdraw your energy without drama. Most people think power means confrontation. Music, arguing, demanding answers, making speeches, threatening to leave. But Stoicism teaches another kind of power. Quiet withdrawal. The young man once planned long emotional messages. He wanted her to know how much she hurt him. He wanted music closure. He wanted justice. Then he realized something. Why pour more energy into someone already wasting it? So instead he became silent, not bitter, not rude, just unavailable, taught his respect. He stopped initiating, stopped over-explaining, stopped trying to rescue a connection one-sided from the start. Music, and something unexpected happened. He felt lighter because peace often enters when unnecessary access ends. You do not need to announce every departure. Sometimes the strongest statement is absence. If someone notices only when you pull back, they were enjoying your energy, not valuing your presence. Read that again. They liked the benefits, not the bond. Stoicism says, preserve your inner resources. Heroic attention is precious. Time is sacred. Emotional energy is limited. Do not spend it where it is casually wasted. Music number 4. Turn rejection into self-mastery. Most men treat rejection as proof they're lacking. Music not chosen, not attractive enough, not successful enough, not lovable enough. But the Stoics saw hardship music differently. Every painful moment can train you. The young man used to sit alone wondering why he wasn't enough. Music. Then one morning he asked a new question. What if this pain is not punishment music but preparation? That question transformed him. He started reading, training his body, music building discipline, learning emotional control, improving finances, strengthening friendships, music creating purpose. And as he grew, something strange happened. The woman who once ignored him became less important than the man he was becoming. Music, this is the hidden gift of disappointment. It redirects energy inward. Music. When someone does not value you, use the pain as fuel. Build habits. Build standards. Build character. Build a life so meaningful that being ignored becomes irrelevant. Remember this. Music rejection can destroy a weak identity or forge a stronger one. You decide which. Number 5. Set standards, not ultimatums. Many people confuse standards with threats. On music, they say things like, if you don't change, I'm leaving. That is an ultimatum. It still centers the other person. Standards are different. Music standards say, I do not stay where respect is missing. No speech is required. No begging required. Music. No negotiation required. The young man finally wrote down what he wanted in a relationship. Mutual effort, honesty, respect, consistency, kindness. Then he compared it to what he was accepting. Mixed signals, emotional crumbs, disrespect music disguised as mood swings, convenient affection. That contrast embarrassed him. Sometimes pain continues because standards remain unwritten. Music. When you do not define what is acceptable, you tolerate almost anything. Stoicism teaches self-governance. Music rule your life by principles, not impulses. If someone repeatedly fails basic standards, the answer is not more patience. Music, it is distance. Have you ever accepted less than you deserved because you feared being alone? Many do. But loneliness with dignity heals faster than company without respect. Number music 6. Choose peace over winning. This may be the hardest lesson of all. Music. When someone does not value you, ego wants victory. You want them to regret losing you. Music to chase you, to feel your absence, to suffer like you suffered. But revenge keeps you emotionally tied to the very person you need freedom from. The young man imagined success as making her miss him. Then music, one day he saw the trap. Even in fantasy, she was still the center of his life. So he changed the goal. Not revenge, music, not validation, peace. He no longer cared whether she regretted it. He cared whether he healed music. He no longer wanted to be chosen by her. He wanted to choose himself. That is real victory. Stoicism reminds us the best revenge is not becoming cruel, music. It is becoming free. Free from resentment. Free from obsession. Free from needing anyone to confirm your worth. Imagine how powerful life becomes when your peace matters more than their opinion. That is a man difficult to manipulate. That is a man impossible to control. Now let us bring these 6 lessons together. Music. When women don't value you, stop convincing, watch actions. Withdraw quietly. Music, use pain to grow. Hold standards, choose peace, simple words. Music, life-changing practice. But let us go deeper. Sometimes the real wound is not that she did not value you. Music. It is that you did not value yourself enough to leave sooner. That truth hurts, but music, it heals. Because once the problem is inside your control, so is the solution. You cannot control who appreciates you. Music, you can control access. You can control standards. You can control discipline. You can control where your energy goes. And music, that changes everything. The young man from our story later met someone different. Music, someone warm, consistent, respectful, interested. But then he had learned something surprising. The greatest reward was not meeting a better woman. It was becoming a better man. Because once you truly value yourself, music relationships become a choice, not a rescue mission. So if someone in your life does not appreciate your presence, hear this clearly. You're not required to stay where you are tolerated. You are not required to shrink for attention. Music, you are not required to beg for basic respect. Walk away calmly, grow quietly, rise steadily, and let life teach them what they failed to recognize. Or better yet, music, stop caring whether they ever learn. Choose yourself. If this message reached you at the right time, music, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And ask yourself in the comments, what changed in your life when you finally stopped chasing people who didn't value you? Music, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.